Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I'm so excited to share my review of Husband Material by Alexis Hall. If you have previously watched my review of Boyfriend Material, you will know that I'm obsessed with Luke and Oliver, but also with Alexis' writing. So I couldn't be more excited to share my thoughts about this sequel with you. 2 years ago, Luke O'Donnell and Oliver Blackwood met, pretended to fall in love, fell in love for real, dealt with heartbreak and disappointment and family and friends. And somehow they figured out how to make they figured out a way to make it all work. Now 2 years later, it seems like everyone around them is getting married and Luke's feeling the social pressure to propose. That's what one does when you love someone this desperately, right? The thing is that it will definitely take more than 4 weddings, a funeral, and a hotly contested rainbow balloon arch to get this semi-disgraced son of former rock stars and his tightly buttoned-up boyfriend from I don't know what I'm doing to I do. The only good thing is that Oliver is clearly the perfect husband material. Listen, I know that there was some mixed reviews about the second book of the newly announced London Calling series, but personally, I don't understand people that dislike this book. It was everything I wanted and expected, especially after knowing Luke and Oliver as characters in the first book. It was perfectly on brand for them. Last year I read Boyfriend Material and I was deeply happy with the story and how it ended. But when Alexis announced the second one, I was both excited and a little bit terrified. The thing was that I wasn't disappointed. The book is hilarious, of course, and represents such a beautiful and relatable story between a couple in love, dealing with the social pressures to become more. We all know that when we are in a relationship, there is always someone like, you will get married, when will you have kids? So it was really interesting to see these two go through the emotions of that social pressure. Personally, I really felt like this was such an honest story between them. In the first book, they went through a lot, and what got me was the fact that they had to open up to each other, understand how different they were, but how good they were together, like two puzzle pieces fitting perfectly together in spite of their differences. And on this second book, I felt like it was all about honesty, about them realizing that they don't need to follow a standard to do what everyone around them is doing and accepting their flaws unconditionally. I felt like they had beautiful conversations together that really helped them reach the true potential of their love, but also opening their eyes for other personal issues. And besides, that wedding was totally chef's kiss. I absolutely adored the pure love and support they had for each other through the whole book, either from Oliver's part in being there for Luke at the wedding of his asshole of an ex-boyfriend, or even from Luke when Oliver's dad died. Both of them reacted to the situations differently, but the other always knew what to do and say to show their support and love. I really had missed these two together, but also all their friends and work friends. They adventured to reach Alex's wedding was truly hilarious, and I just couldn't stop laughing. The James Frost voices with their baby Jay, that was truly super sweet, and even their friends' road trips to guarantee that Tom wasn't actually cheating on Bridge a week before their wedding. I just love all the dynamics together. I think this is such a chaotic bunch of people that made perfect sense and create a beautiful and hilarious story together. More and more, and after reading a lot of Alexis' books, I feel like he has a special talent to bring these stories to life. Honestly, I just can't wait for 2024 to come so I can read Father Material, the third and last book of Luke's and Oliver's story. I know it will be a challenge of a story, but definitely a happy one because these two totally deserve it. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Rita's Book Club for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!